Good morning, evening, afternoon, and night. We are going to do this month's readings, weekly readings, which is July. This big boy is over here, so you aren't able to see that. Before we begin, this is Trouble My Dragon. My name is Heidi. I do readings every week and every month. I also post videos about mediumship, tarot, psychic, anything that falls under that mediumship umbrella, as well as I forgot, witchcraft. So if you like any of those topics, please please give me a like and follow, and let's get that out of the way. Let's get started. So for the month of July, we're going to do an overall monthly card, and then we are going to pull cards. Let me see my calendar. July starts on a Saturday, I believe, so it's going to be a little bit uneven. So we'll do a beginning, middle, and ending of the month, and then I will post weekly videos about each week's reading, starting with Saturday. So Saturday we'll only get one card, and the rest of the days we'll get 7, and I believe it's the 30th and 31st, so we'll only get 2 cards. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Ooh, very nice. So the overall arching card for July is the King of Pentacles. If you're looking to get your bag up, this is the month for you to do it. I'm also hearing you have to revise, not your finances, but you have to revise the way the way you interact with your material goods. Interact is not the exact word that I'm looking for. They're showing me another word, but I'm blanking on that word. Your relationship with material goods. There you go. Thank you. Okay, so the beginning. What does the month look like? Ooh, double. Ooh. The middle of the month has 2 cards, so you'll have to be wary, which makes sense. I believe Venus goes into retrograde this month, which would make sense. I have to find the date exactly, but it does go retrograde. Is there nothing for the end of the month? There we go. Oh, I pulled 2 extra that I didn't need to. Okay. Okay, so for this month, we will also do finances, love, career, and then the 4th one that I always forget. So I always forget it. Relationship, I think. Health. I think it was health, but I can't exactly remember. Okay, so finances, the Hangman reverse. Love. Love. Page of Swords reversed for love. Ooh, 2 cards. Career is the 10 of Cups reversed, the Death reversed. And this is love, career, and then health. 8 of Coins reversed and King of Wands upright. Okay. So with health, legally, we are, as card readers and as I think it's just card readers, we are legally not able to do health. So like health related things, it's literally like a law that we're not able to read for health we're not able to read for your health, which makes sense because you don't want to get misdiagnosed and then go to a reader and it says like, no, you actually have this thing instead. So 100% makes sense. So with health, we'll just take this with a grain of salt. Take this with a major grain of salt. So, okay. Milky, I need you to move your tail, please, sir. Anywhere but there, please. Okay, so I will scoot these over here for now, and I will start over here. Here, let's get you closer so you can see what I'm looking at. All right, buddy, I think I need you to get off the table because you're in the way. You are in the way. Yes, you are. Yep, that works too. I have 3 cats and they're everywhere. So I got one here, I got one in my closet, and I got one under the table. This card where my cat's tail is swishing around very, very casually. It's the overall card for the month, July. King of Pentacles. That is a very, very good card to have. I'm going to be facing these cards as I read them to you, so there's no need to worry about that.
Hi, this is editing Heidi. This flash is so bright, but apologies, I lost my voice. Another thing that Spirit wanted to say was for the King of Pentacles. So you could be the provider, you could be provided for, but you can also be setting a foundation for your kingdom in the future. I know that for me personally, I'm setting foundations for the future in terms of like YouTube stuff and like social media, whatever. But for others, you might also seeing like celebrations. So I see fireworks, I see celebrations. You could, I guess, discount it for like being the 4th of July, but it is also personal celebrations for you achieving something that you've like been working for the longest time, or even starting up for the longest time. So let's look like that. That's what this month looks like for you. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Obviously, my voice is gone. I've been trying to do the best I can, but sorry, that's my cat. That's all I wanted to like intercept with in addition to that message. So yeah, all right, continue with the reading.
As I mentioned earlier, this month is going to be a month where you have to reconsider your relationship in regards to material goods. For some of you, you'll be for some of you, you'll have a prolific outlook in material goods. You might have a sudden boost, a sudden gain in material goods. It could also mean finances are doing very, very well for you. This could be your quote-unquote harvest month. So anything that you've been working on for a while is finally coming into fruition and you're able to reap those goods. Dude, thank you. Okay. So we'll keep that there. So for the beginning of the month, this actually looks like this. The beginning of the month, we have the Page of Pentacles. So this ties into here, not only because of the suit, but the beginning of the month might be, for some of you, I'm hearing a bonus. It's not a big bonus, but it's a bonus that starts off this. So this month, for most of you, is going to be a very prolific month, a very, very nice month, especially towards the beginning. So good for you. Congratulations. Towards the middle of the month, or the first, I guess you can say first half. Well, there's 4 cards here for, it almost correlates to each week, but I guess you can say the second quarter of the month. That's what I was trying to get at. So the second quarter of the month, you have the Devil and the 7 of Cups. So if I'm correct, I believe Venus goes into retrograde this month. I will double check though. But I do believe that Venus does go into retrograde. So this month might be the month, especially depending on where Venus is for you, where you might have some reconciliation moments, or you might have some moments where you have to really, things aren't exactly as they seem all the time, especially with this Devil, when it's tied up to here, when it's paired up to there. You might have to reconsider relationships, and especially how they help with your emotions. Excuse me, Cups usually deals with emotions, but sometimes for me, it signifies like family, it signifies very, very close friends. So you'll have to be very considerate during the second quarter of the month. For the third quarter, some of you might be having fun adult times. Others of you might just be celebrating an accomplishment during the third quarter of the month. Personally, I would prefer the adult fun times, but celebrating as well is not too bad. Which is nice. It's very, very nice. It looks more like a celebration. Sometimes, some of you, it actually could be adult times, but most of you, it's celebrations. It could be related to here, where you finally get the material good that you were looking for. And you're just celebrating with friends. Oh, excuse me. And you're just celebrating with friends and family about that. Because it's been a goal that you've been trying to work at for, at least for this month, that you've been trying to get. So now you finally got it. So good for you. Finally, we close out the month with the Four of Cups reversed. Give me 1 sec. I have to flip it. You might have a brief stint where you feel like things aren't going good, but it's only very, very brief. Just remember that you've accomplished a major thing this month, even though this might overshadow what's been going on for the month. Just keep in mind that you've accomplished quite a lot, and there's an opportunity that you don't exactly want to miss. So just keep your head up. Whatever happens here, don't let it take over your month. Don't let it take over your life. You'll be fine. Okay, so that's the week. Excuse me, the month. I don't know what my cats are doing over there, but it sounds like they're having a fun time. So, again, I'm reading these this way, and I'll flip them over. Finances, career, relationships, and health. I should switch this to luck, but I'll do that for next month. So, with the Hangman reverse and the Page of Swords reverse, this was your finances, your love, your career, and your health. So, are they actually in camera? I hope they are in camera. So with your finances, you have the Hangman reverse. For some of you, you could be trying to start a business this month, but you might have a bit of a closed mind in regards to this business as to like how it's supposed to be run, the type of clients you're trying to attract. If this is a one-man band, you're the only one that can do everything, absolutely everything. So what this card is trying to show you for your finances is to keep an open mind. You have to keep an open mind regarding where that money is coming from. So we want the energy of this month to be, we want the energy of this month to be the Hangman upright. So this gives you new opportunities, a new perspective on where you could actually get your money from. So in terms of finances, in terms of like if you're starting up a new business, it might be a good idea to reach out to people that either have started their own business and asking questions as to how they did that, and asking if they have alternative streams of revenue, or even going on YouTube and looking for alternative streams of revenue, because there might actually be something that you like, but you just never like heard of it before. Oh, excuse me. So that's the Hangman. That's the finances for you. For love, you have the Page of Swords reversed. There could be somebody from your past coming back. There could also be somebody very attractive to you, but they're just not very good with communication this month, especially since it ties into here, this lovely group. So personally, I would just not talk to that person, but that's just me. Everybody's gonna go about it their own different ways. But yeah, if you do find somebody that's very attractive, but they're not very good at speaking, communicating with you, especially in regards to what their wants and needs are, I just wouldn't even bother, because it'd be a mystery over here, and you don't really want to deal with mysteries right now. So I don't know about y'all, but I like my people crystal clear. All right, finances, career. These are reversed. You have the Death card and the Ten of Cups reversed. There's a chapter that hasn't quite closed just yet. This new career that you're thinking of starting, you thought it might be something new, something brand new for you, but it's not quite something new. For some of you, I'm seeing that it's a job. For others of you, it's this business type of thing that tied back here. So those with the jobs, you might not feel very great with, not feel very good with, wow. Oh my goodness, I can't talk. For those of you with jobs, you might feel stuck in your position. You might feel like there's no movement, there's no traction, and that's why you feel unhappy with your career right now. For others of you, if you're starting up a new job, either a new job or a new company or a new business, there might not again be any traction. You're setting down the bare bones. You're setting down the foundation for this future work. So, in order to get these to flip upright, you should tap into your intuition and tap into your body and see if this is something that you can truly continue to do as a career path, as a lifelong career. So, if for some of you, if you don't know how to tap into your body, into your soul, into like your being, and you feel so disassociated, you might want to do either meditation or what I do sometimes is I'll grab my sketchbook or a piece of paper and I'll just doodle on it, just a bunch of circles, a bunch of lines, just a bunch of things, and that usually shuts off my brain, which helps me think and which helps me get messages from spirit. So some of you might have to do that to really understand if that's either your life purpose, and I would put this loosely in quotation marks because everybody has their own unique life purpose, and sometimes it's related to the career. But you do want to end the month with at least these two cards upright by listening to what your soul and what your body says in regards to your job and business. So put that there. Actually, I should keep it with that. I'll keep it like that. This way. One thing I forgot to mention in regards to this Page of Swords. You might have multiple suitors, multiple people coming in and asking for your hand. You might have multiple people coming in, especially since they're pointing out these birds. But just like the birds, they're only passing. They're not here to stay, they're just passing. So, out of this particular flock, Gremlin, can you please nod? Out of this particular, Gremlin, hey. Out of this particular flock, there might be somebody that catches your eye, but as I mentioned before, they might not be good at communication, especially in regards to their wants and needs. So in order to have this, hey, Gremlin, in order to have this, they might even take your guard down. They might even take you off guard, especially in regards to either how beautiful they are or their lack of communication. So in order to get this card upright, you might want to either not over communicate, but make sure you have clear, you let them know exactly from the get-go what you're looking for. So that might be the cause for you to flip this card in particular, especially in regards to relationships, upright. Now, this doesn't always deal with romantic relationships. I did say love. Ignore that, scratch that. Lastly, we have health. So you have the King of Wands and the Eight of, is that 8 or 7? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And the 8 of Coins reverse. So for health, you might have, for some of you, I'm seeing the solar plexus is like very, very yellow. Very healthy, very yellow, which is really good. Great for you guys. Understandable. Wonderful, wonderful. This might be a creative month for most of you. For others of you, your solar plexus is actually missing, which is I've never seen that before. So for some of you, that could mean that you've been having intestinal issues, like gut issues, since the solar plexus is around the gut area. I'm also hearing gallbladder. Some of you might have been missing a gallbladder, but again, always take these with a grain of salt, especially health readings, because legally I'm not supposed to be doing these. I digress. Anyways, I can't do the chakra reading, so we'll do that really briefly. That's new, I've never seen that. For most of you, your crown chakra shows up as red. Usually the color of the crown should be around purple, purple or white. That's a new indicator for me. I've never seen somebody's crown chakra show up as red before. So you might have to get more comfortable with exploring the unknown, exploring your subconscious, listening a little bit more to spirit. You may be closed off quite a bit, quite recently. Somebody may have also closed you off from like spiritual things. Even if you're not spiritual, it could just be like you just don't feel like you get messages a lot. I'm seeing a particular friend, and this particular friend has a hard time getting messages. So some of you might actually even be asking for multiple signs, and you're getting those signs, but you're still not taking the signs. So, for example, if you were to ask for a sign of, I don't know, a purple car, saying, I want to, like, if I see a purple car, that shows me that I'm, like, open and available for receiving spiritual messages. And then right as you step outside, there's a purple car parked in front of the driveway or parked in, you know, whatever vicinity that you live in. But then you don't take that message. That's that crown chakra. That's that red crown chakra that's showing up. So you're still acting your survival skills, but you do need to focus on letting go of those survival skills and really trusting the process of how spirit works with you. So everybody, for spirit works with everybody individually and differently. So my signs will be different from someone else. So yes, bottom line, you might want to just not reconsider, I apologize. You might just want to be more mindful as to where you get your messages from. Your spiritual messages. Overall, that's the whole reading for the month. You will be taken care of this month with this King of Pentacles. Some of you might actually be getting a sugar daddy, which is nice. But overall, you're being well taken care of. Now, is the sugar daddy this guy? I hope not. That'd be funny. I would laugh, but I sure hope not. With that being said, that's the end of this month's reading. Thank you so much for watching. And keep an eye out for those weekly readings. I will see you then. Bye.